right. Could you say something real quick so we can get some levels?
Let's get this over with.
Your Highness, we're live in 5.
Who gave you permission to talk to me? And aren't you forgetting something?
Yes, I'll be right back with your spring water from the streams of Jupiter. Just a second. Right this way, Your Highness.
Throw him in the dead zone after this.
Your Highness.
He's just doing his job. Your Highness.
We're live in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening, Aries, and welcome back to Talk 66 with Joan Kevlar. I'm Joan, and I'm here with a very, very, very special guest tonight, as promised. Ladies and gentlemen, Empress Santina. The first Empress of Aries, Empress Santina. It's a pleasure to have you on the show, Your Highness.
It's always an honor to have me.
Yes. Anyways, so to start this interview off, everyone has been wondering, what made you decide to become the Empress of Aries?
Simply because I can. And I rightfully deserve to be.
Well, to those that believe that you gave yourself that.
Oh, they're none of my concern. Those people, if you can even call them that, were products of the old regime that was in place before I came along and simply made things better. The old regime was full of chaos. Everybody was out of line and nobody was safe. There was no order in the old regime. Everybody came into power simply by overthrowing one another. Everybody had one thing on their mind, and that was greed. Until I came along and simply abolished all of that. Aries is safe from corruption, greed, envy. Order is now set in place. No more constant changes, no more overthrowing. No other families have to see one of their own struggle for a better life in power. And no one should see one of their own get killed for it. I take care of all of my people. Those who worship me and show me that they're worthy of a better life will get just that. And those who aren't, those who still live by the old regime, are removed and placed where they belong.
I'm sorry, and excuse me for saying so, but don't you think in the process of doing so, you're actually making things worse?
Do you think I care?
You're ruling everything in tyranny.
Excuse you. Is that any way to speak to your empress?
No, but I think it's appropriate for a tyrant who's ruling everything like she's Bloody Mary.
Luckily, that's not what I am.
Anyways, Your Highness, there's been a recent concern of a growing uprising amongst the people of Dead Zone. Do you have a plan as to how you're going to handle it?
What are they going to do? What can they do? They can't get out of the Dead Zone. I have my military surrounding that place. They know the risk. If they get out, they'll be executed on sight.
Okay. Can you please explain for the people of Aries how that will solve the problem?
No. Next question.
With all due respect, I don't think
Are
that
you going to ask me some real questions like an actual interviewer should? I made a trade deal with Leo. I got Sagittarius to back my military on a quest to expand out to Libra, and all you're concerned about are some pitiful bums in a godforsaken wasteland getting mad? I knew this was a waste of my time.
Well, excuse you for only caring about those who worship you, or throwing people into Dead Zone left and right simply because you don't like the way they look at you, or how glorious you look as Empress, a title you gave yourself. It seems to me that this is a waste of my time and everyone else's here on Aries.
Excuse you? Who do you think you are trying to insult your Empress like that? A title rightfully earned by me, by my people.
Oh, please. Just like everyone else in the old regime, you stole that title from the previous Supreme before you. You've just held on to it so long by getting rid of anyone you think imposes a threat to your power.
Are you trying to compare me to those mutts of the Dead Zone?
I don't have to try.
I'll have your ass
And there we have it, the great and mighty.
Who are you?
The only
You know what?
she knows
Stop
how
it.
to
Stop
power.
right there.
Admit it.
I don't have to admit anything to you. I know what I'm doing, and my people love it as much as they love me.
Are given rights being ripped away from
Don't
us.
you talk to
Just
me about your rights.
everyone else
You don't have the rights to question me.
Last time I checked, I'm the host of this show and I can ask all the damn questions I want.
Then I'm not gonna answer.
Aries needs an actual leader, one who cares more about than those she just deemed worthy.
I don't deem people worthy, they deem themselves.
Listen.
No,
to what
you listen to me. I do this so no little girl would ever have to see her father killed, all because he wants to give her a better life in royalty.
You really had me with the crocodile tears. Did you get that?
You know what? I'm done with this.
And
I'm
what
done
about
with
a
you.
mother who
Get her out
never
of my
should have had to
fucking
see
sight.
her
Get
son
off
ripped
this
from her
set.
arms,
Get her out of
all
Aries.
because you thought he would
This interview's
overthrow you?
over. I'm done. We're done. You got your fucking story, you bitch.
And that's it for today on Talk 66 with my guest Empress Santina. I'm Joan Kevlar, and I'm signing off. Good night, Aries.
What are you waiting for? Drive! Do you hear me? What part of drive? Open the door, open the fucking door!
Can't, it's locked, stay here, stay down.